Road coming to you live. Well, I'm off today. I thought I'd be here to cut grass, but now my batteries are dead, all three of them. Cause I have an electric lawnmower. But anyways, guys, Cracker Barrel then decided they're not gonna go with the new logo. They're gonna go back to the old logo. And apparently they are taking all the old antique stuff off the walls and stuff. No, they're gonna put it back a bit because fans love the way Cracker Barrel is, and they always gonna love the way they are. Because young and old loves that place. I mean, their food is awesome, and they love the decor. It helps you relax a lot more when you're out, and about. So, thank you, Cracker Barrel, for staying the way you are. and Saturday, boy, it's a big college football day. And I'm glad WWE decided not to put their pay-per-view that day. You know, you know what I mean. So yeah, it is hot today. Believe it or not, it's kind of. I think it's just more humid than it is anything. But it is hot out there while I'm cutting that grass. It won't let me cut it long ways, but it will let me cut it down short ways. It's crazy. It's thick too. I should never let it grow like that. Whew. I'm talking a lot and nobody's not watching or anything. I'm just like, okay, where you at? By the way, with them not going to the new logo, they're stopped. See, when they went to the new logo and they announced it and everything, and saying they were going to go this way, their stock market just plummeted. I mean, big time. Now, since they're saying that they're going to keep the old logo, it skyrocketed back up. Even Donald Trump says, yes, congratulations, thank you for staying your old way and not with that woke logo. Yeah, they said woke. A lot of people saying a lot of stuff's woke. Especially Donald Trump talking about how the Washington Commanders need to change their name back to the Redskins. Hey, they were Redskins for a long, 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 long time. Well, what's up, Lafayette? Well, I love you too from South Carolina, United States. I hate to say that, but hey, I'm not racist or anything. I love all people from anywhere, any race, any color, or any way. 'Cause that's what God makes you to be. You love each other. You don't hate each other. So how are you doing today, Lafayette? Lafayette? But yeah, uh, I just didn't ever get why they changed their name to the Commanders, anyways. The Washington Redskins. Why did they change their name for? And then on top of that, Cleveland Indians changed their name also. Changed their names to freaking Guardians. I mean, yeah, it's a Christian name. I love it too, but why change it from a name that you had for years? You know, the Atlanta first started out in Milwaukee, and they were the Braves, and then they went to Atlanta, and they're still the Braves. What's up, Wyatt? How you doing, man? Oh, cool. So you're a soldier at war with Israel, and now I'm gonna leave. Okay. You still get those benefits as a what do you call them? But yeah, man, the college football this weekend, man, it's gonna be an awesome weekend, I think. But I think there's some pretty good games out there. Kendrick Team, Sammy, how are you? Hey, I'm good. How are you doing? Yeah, that Texas and Ohio State, man, that's gonna be an awesome game. I can't tell. I wouldn't know who to pick for, but I would love to see Texas beat them. I mean, I would love to see Texas beat Ohio State. I don't particularly like them. Do you have a favorite rapper? Well, one of my favorite all-time rappers, pretty basically, is Eminem. Yeah, Eminem. I also like NWA back in the day. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, I know my music. I like it kind of. Who is your favorite rapper? Well, that's cool. What is your favorite movie? You want to shoot me a question? I want to shoot you one. Okay. My all-time favorite is Rocky. Yep. All the Rocky movies were my favorites. Even Back to the Futures. I mean, all three of them were awesome sequels. I have one cat, and that's it. Do you have any? Goodness. What types are they? At one point, I did have a black lab. Yep, I did have a black lab. What is my favorite color? Well, I used to my I used to didn't like orange, but now since Clemson it's orange and purple. I like orange and purple. I used to like red and black also. So those are my favorite colors. Red and black, orange and purple. And I like yellow also. Who is your favorite NFL team? It's my turn to ask you two questions. Yep, been growing up for 3 years now. Well, I'm not trying to veer away from everybody else on here, but hey, I'm just talking to this one guy here. Nobody else is talking to. So, you want to say something? Just talk. Hey, I love basketball. football, and I don't know if you can call it really a sport, but WWE, all that stuff. Not much, BB Sappa. How you doing, man? Do you have any favorite sports, Kendrick? I already asked you who is your favorite football team. You didn't tell me. Right now, I don't really have a favorite in the NFL. My favorite college football team, Clemson. Oh, okay. I'm glad you agree that it is a sport. Because a lot of people don't consider it a sport, but yeah. Kansas City Chiefs. I guess you could say they're good. Alright. They do a few win Super Bowls, but Philadelphia, man, they're looking very good too. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So who is your favorite wrestler? BB Seppa? Nick Foley? Hey, give me a second. Let me show you something. I'm back. Let me show you something. Look at that. I got this Funko Pop signed by him. And guess what else I got? Look at that thing. That was my first one, and I want to get a lot more. The only way I can do that is with your help. Yeah, as soon as you help me get monetized, I can get more belts. Yep, that's the undisputed championship right there. Yep, I would love to own more. What is TWD? Oh, that's cool. Dolph Ziggler was alright. Yeah, he was a pretty cool wrestler. Multiple time world champion, tag team champion also, intercontinental champion, US champion. Now he's a former TNA champion. He should have went to AEW. But yeah, I want to get that. My next belt I want to get is either the Winged Eagle or the Big Gold, the WCW belt with Ric Flair. Ric Flair is one of my all-time favorites. Sting was another one of my favorites. Hulk Hogan. Rich, if you haven't watched it yet, I went to the Hulk Hogan store right up here in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge. Yep, they was only open probably 3 weeks, and there was a soft opening, and when I went there 2 days after Hogan passed away, he uh, he was supposed to be in there. Well, I was there 2 days, like I said, that Saturday, right after he passed away, and he was supposed to be at that store 2 weeks from that day. Actually, 3 days before his birthday. Yeah, I about cried when I walked in that store. I was like amazed. So yeah, it was just awesome. Full of, well, they used to they did have a well, they did. They said they had a lot of more of his stuff that he signed and everything, but they pulled it all of his cases and everything to get revalued because they actually sell it. Maybe they might keep it as mementos now. But yeah, that's what he mainly does for his stores. He signs a lot of autographs for. I mean, not just in person, but he signs a lot of merchandise for them to sell at his store. And yeah, uh-huh. So yeah, they say they're gonna revalue it. So apparently they're gonna sell it. Damn, that's awesome. Well, guys, I hate to do this, but I really want to get this grass cut. Hey, I love basketball. I ain't gonna play NBA 2K25 right now. I was kind of thinking about getting the NBA 2K26, but I'm kind of scrouching for cash right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have a day job. I asked off for today so I could stay home and cut grass. Because the grass in my backyard is bad. But I think one of my favorite teams is mainly Chicago. Of course I do. I hate to say it, but of course I think the Pacers did get robbed. You know. But what I was going to say, one of my all-time favorite teams probably. Well, it was the Chicago. It was Chicago Bulls mainly when Michael Jordan was there. But now I don't really know who plays for Chicago nowadays. But Charlotte, since they're close to me in Atlanta, yeah, I keep up with them sometimes, but not all the time. I do like, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here because I need to go use the bathroom. I hate you to say that, but hey, you have a good day, and you never know where the country road will leave you.